Can you find the kid who is drowning in this video? Well, it doesn't always look like what you see in movies or even on television.
And there often isn't any screaming or yelling, and if there is, it could be muffled by all the other kids playing in the pool. And you can see the lifeguard there in the shot right there where we've highlighted, racing to that child who is in the center of the pool. It's not obvious right away.
And we've had 4 drownings across the First Coast in just the last few weeks. So what can be done about this?
Lindsay Boach introduces you to one local mom who says survival swimming lessons were a must for her 4-year-old son.
It can happen so quickly and so quietly.
You know, he fell off a step 2 times. So it was really important for us this summer, and that was last summer, so it was really important for us this summer that we make sure that he never falls off a step again.
She says it was just a matter of seconds. Keely McCausland was at the pool with her then 3-year-old son, Colin James, when a little boy pushed him and he went under. And now, after a few weeks of daily survival swim lessons through Infant Swimming Resource, she knows that won't happen again.
Now we're throwing him and he can get into a float and stay there as long as he needs to, then roll off and get to the stairs or get to a person or get to the ledge.
His instructor, Amy Cordula, has been teaching ISR for 15 years after her own daughter almost had an incident. But she went through ISR training and knew how to save herself. Amy says your kids knowing how to swim in Florida is very important.
The water doesn't go away in the winter. You still have your backyard pools, your lakes, retention ponds is really big. We have the ocean.
She teaches kids as young as 6 months old or when they can sit up on their own.
6 months to like 12, 13 months, the babies are just taught to roll back to float. And they'll float for as long as they have to for survival. And then about 13, 14 months up to about 5 years of age, we teach a swim, float, swim sequence.
Which is what Colin James knows. He knows how to find the air to breathe. He doesn't need to rely on floaties to keep him safe.
If he's used to swimming with floaties and he can jump in and survive, well, what about the time that he doesn't have his floaties on and he jumps in and he can't survive?
Here in Florida, pools are a huge part of summer living. The water is enticing and kids are drawn to it. And swimming is exhausting, especially for kids, which is why the lessons are short. Amy says they're only 10 minutes long, but they're every day for 4 to 6 weeks. And as much as the survival swim lessons are for the kids, Keely says it's for the parents as well.
You know, you don't want to be stressed out at the pool. You want to be able to go to the pool with your kids and your friends and know that everybody's safe.
And Keely says Colin James now has more confidence in and out of the water. The water is not something he's afraid of, and she knows he'll be able to save himself if he was ever in a situation where he needed to again. In Jacksonville Beach, Lindsay Boach, First Coast News.